Hey guys, what is happening, and welcome to my 14th episode of my Modern Warfare Remastered Annihilation series. And we're moving on. In the last episode we looked at the AK-74U, and now we are on to the P90. I think it's the last of the original SMGs in the game, but we'll also be looking at the Fang and the MAC-10 after this as well, the extra guns that have been added so far in the SMG class. As you can see, we are on Wet Work, one of my favourite maps in this game, especially in Kill Confirmed as well. Really enjoy this map. Never used to like it on the original Call of Duty 4, found it very difficult to play on. But I think as my experience in Call of Duty has gone on, and the way that I play now compared to how I used to play, I think my gameplay style really suits this type of map now, where I'm able to rush, and as long as I can get in behind the other team, I'm fine. As you'll see here, I've got Bandolier on, stopping power and extreme conditioning, the sort of standard perks I use in most games, and yeah, it really gives me that, enables me to sort of rush on this map. I'm able to get straight back at the other team. You see, I do get quite a lot of nade kills as well during this game, but we're rocking the red dot sight, which is my favourite attachment on this gun. The original Call of Duty 4, I used this gun a fair bit, not a hell of a lot, but enough to say that I like the gun. I think what most people like about this gun is it's relatively powerful. It's not the most powerful SMG. 74U is probably up there as one of the most powerful, but with the P90 it's got a good balance of the magazine size is pretty large. As you can see in the bottom right hand corner, you can see how many bullets are in there, quite a lot on there as well. You get a lot of bullets with your Bandolier on as well, so you're looking at 300 bullets there, and then after that you can see it's the balance of the clip size, the power and the mobility that you get with this gun that I think makes it one of the best guns on this game and on the original Call of Duty 4. And like I said, I used it a fair bit on the original Call of Duty 4, and I used to use it a lot in S&D as one of my rush classes, or sort of one of my sweat classes. A lot of people used to use it, run it with Juggernaut. I just used to use topping power because I just can't seem to play without it, to be honest. But with the silencer, it just feels like a gun that you can just spray with, and it doesn't really matter. You feel quite comfortable using it. It's definitely another one of these guns that it's definitely a pick up and play. You can just seem to pick up the gun and use it in any type of game mode, a bit like the 74U as well. And I think it's one that obviously, as we're coming to the later parts, a lot of these guns it's taking a lot longer to get to these guns as you get through the levels. So I think this is like 42 or 43, something like that. I'm probably wrong. I haven't got the stats in front of me, but you get this gun a lot later on in your first prestige. And yeah, it's probably, I think it was the second permanent unlock that I did on this game. I think I did the Barrett 50 cal first, and then I was so adamant on using the P90. And as you can see also, if you look at my level at the bottom, I'm on 46 on, like, I don't even know what prestige that is. Maybe it's like 3rd or 4th. I recorded this gameplay a long time ago, and I was really happy with this gameplay, as you can see, because I'm absolutely tearing through them. And yeah, I get a really nice score at the end of this as well. I managed to top 50 kills. And I kept this gameplay for so long, and I was worried that maybe I'd get something better and I just would end up scrapping it. But as you can see also, I've got Neon Tiger on, which means I've done all the headshots, done all the challenges, so I've also got gold on it. But I really like the Neon Tiger at the start. But the P90 I used in the first 3 or 4 prestiges, I think, just a lot of the time. If I wasn't sniping, then I was always using this gun. And you see I'm onto a 10 kill streak here, absolutely going through this team, but I ended up getting shot down there. But I really enjoy using this gun as I run in and gun. It is awesome, especially from the hip as well. As you can see, when we get a chance, you can see as I'm running, the crosshairs there. Then when they're close as well, it is so small, the crosshairs. From the hip, this gun is immense. You can see there, you don't even think about it. I mean, I'm aiming down the sight a lot, but you don't need to with this gun, and especially when you've got that silencer on in S&D as well. And if you're going into a spawn, you can just feel like it's so easy to use. You see a couple of other people using that gun in the game as well. But it is quite a popular gun. But I think for me, like, after a while, the novelty wore off with it. And I don't really know why, to be honest, because I was using it so much at the start. You see there, the chopper is absolutely going in with a triple kill. but I did use it a lot at the start, but for some reason it's just sort of worn off for me. I think maybe it was just more of a phase I had with this gun, but it is strange because I do really enjoy using this gun still, but I think I just had a spell where I was just playing so well with the gun, with the P90, and I just thought I'm just going to carry on using this gun all the time, and I did. And I think it's one of my, let me have a little look now, I'm just having a look through my stats, and on my combat record, P90 is a 4th most used gun, so I've got 3,298 kills, 280 headshots on it at the moment, and a lot of my friends that use this gun sort of saying, how do you get the headshot so soon? I think it was just the amount that I used it for. I've had it equipped for 15 hours, which is not a lot compared to the snipers, which I've used for a lot longer. But yeah, generally I just use this gun. I just absolutely read the shit out of this gun when it first came out of the game, and I think it was just sort of my comfort gun that I went to, and if ever I was getting shot on, I just sort of ran at them. And it's a strange one because it hasn't got great distance on it, this gun, and I thought that would be like quite a problem with this kind of gun, but I think because of the clip size, you're either able to sort of do sort of short dabs with it, or you can literally just spray, and most of the time, by the time you finish the end of the clip, you've at least got someone. And I think that's just a benefit of having that extended magazine on there. Well, you call it an extended magazine, that's a normal. Could you imagine if they had the extended mags on this game and you was able to put it on a P90? It would be ridiculous. It would be almost like a clip size of an LMG. It'd be so strange. But anyway, as you can see here, what I like about this is obviously where I'm able to run and gun, I'm able to pick up the confirms, and I'm absolutely smashing the confirms for my team on here. And Wet Work is a map where it goes either one or two ways. You either see out pretty much the whole of the game. As you see in this game, I play for pretty much the whole duration. I think maybe stops a minute early or two, because of it reaches a score limit. Either that, or you literally just don't reach a score limit. And the problem that you can get sometimes is you get a lot of people just hiding in spawn, and it's hard to get to tags. And what I liked about this gameplay was that I was able to get through and just get at the other team, which was nice, and able to get the tags as well. You can see I'm just sort of running around, and if I'm not getting them kills, I'm picking up them tags, and we are absolutely smashing it, winning by 30 at the moment on here. And you've always got to watch out for these corners on Wet Work. People will always be around these corners at some point. Even if you can't see them on the radar, expect that UAV jammer. And it's also a case of dodging them nades as well. Sometimes you can see them flying at you, so you can just dodge them. You see here I'm just sort of running through. I don't care with this gun, and it's not a gun, there's not many other guns really that I find that easy to use in this way. With the assault rifles, I liked using them, but to go at a team like this, I think obviously with the extreme conditioning and the mobility that you get, the reload's not too slow, but not too fast either. It's sort of mid-range. It's not the best reload in action, but it doesn't matter, like I said with that clip. Most of the time we've done hard work by then. But as you can see, going really strong here at the end of the game. We are almost up for this gameplay, and as you can see, we've just gone really well there. We've got a couple of nade kills, and yeah, we just finish up here by sweeping a few tags, getting another kill there. Guy on my team going ham with his airstrike, getting a triple kill. And it's a nice way to finish this gameplay. And like I said, we've got 2 guns coming up left in the SMG class at the moment. Like I said, other guns will get added as and when. I'm really hoping for another bolt action sniper rifle as well. That would be awesome. And you see there, I finish off the game getting that sweaty drop shot kill from the hip, and a nice example to show how good it is for firing from the hip there as well. If you have enjoyed this gameplay, then please drop a like. I'll have some more episodes coming out soon of this series, and another mini charge is going to be on the way soon. I just need to get around to putting them clips together. So thank you very much for watching. Have a good weekend, and goodbye.